This is an essay about seeing auras, a detached retina, and the location of the soul. First, auras. Out of nowhere, this girl I was sitting with announced that she could see auras. Late one afternoon, we were at an Orange Julius in Ann Arbor. This was 1973, a sunny day in early April, the end of winter semester. Outside, the last of the blackened snow was melting. "Around some people," she said out of nowhere, "I see this shimmering auras." I was an undergraduate. She and I were finishing a course in metaphysical poetry together. After class that day, she said she wanted to try this place on university. Would I come with her? All semester, we had felt like platonic pals. I said sure, thinking if the opportunity presented itself, just for the fun of it, I might quote some Andrew Marvell to her. "Had we whirled enough in time, this coyness, lady, were no crime." Or not. At Orange Julius, I held back. But I wondered now if she saw my aura. Maybe she'd been watching it all along. "This thing kind of tastes like an orange creamsicle," I said. I picked up my cup, admiring the Julius Devil logo, gave my drink a stir with the straw, and took a sip. "There's egg in it," she said. "That's what makes it creamy." Auras. I told her a friend of mine who took LSD said he saw auras. "A friend," she said. "Yes, a friend. No hallucinations, just auras." He was kind of disappointed. "This is different," she said. "I see energy fields surrounding people. Everyone has an aura, but not everyone can see them." She was looking at me, but also around me, beyond me, like over my shoulder. I thought she must be taking me in. "That guy over there," she said, "his aura is spazzing right now." I turned to look. A little guy with big ears and matted black hair. He was bending over a notebook, scribbling with a pencil. She saw flares of energy around him, she said, a lot of red and dense orange. "Orange is a sign of power," she said. "It's associated with passion and sexual energy." "Him?" I said. I took another drink, and then another. "What about mine?" I gestured in the direction of what I imagined to be my aura. "What do you see?" "Not much." I thought of auras years later when I started seeing them. Up early one morning, walking downstairs in the dark, I sensed this shimmering in my field of vision. Then, sitting in the living room, drinking a cup of coffee, all around my bare feet, propped on the ottoman, I noticed what looked suspiciously like an aura. "Can you see your own aura? Around your feet?" I didn't think so. A little later, I ate a dish of yogurt and saw its aura. When I took the garbage cans down to the road, all around them was a definite shimmering aura. The mailbox had an aura. I wanted to wake up my wife, see if she was shimmering. Maybe she would glow in the dark. This went on for a week or so. "It's not auras you're seeing," she said when I told her about it. "I think there's something wrong with your eyes." "Auras are a thing," I said. I told her I knew this girl in college. "You saw an aura around your feet, around the mailbox." "Really? You should call Dave. Dave, the ophthalmologist who lives behind us. What about your cousin's wife? I said. The one in Switzerland with healing hands. That's kind of like auras. She rolled her eyes and said I should just call Dave. That afternoon in Dave's office, I scored low on the alphabet test. It was frustrating. I know my letters. With my right eye, that could be a B or an F, might be a D. The tech didn't say anything. She was holding final grades until the end of the appointment. When I finally saw Dave, I told him that in the lower left quadrant of my field of vision, like 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, it was shimmery and shadowy. He said it looked like I had a torn or detached retina, along with some schisis. Schisis, that was a new word. Not a word I ever wanted to know. It sounded like he was using it in the plural. How do you get over a detached retina? Is there such a thing as an aura? Where exactly does the human soul reside?